Ever wonder if some of the greatest discoveries that shaped our modern world were just… Oops. What if the items we now consider indispensable, things we truly cannot imagine living without, were born not from meticulous planning or brilliant insight, but from pure, unadulterated accident? Prepare to have your mind absolutely blown, because the truth is far stranger and more fascinating than you might ever have guessed. It's a testament to human curiosity and the serendipitous nature of innovation that so many foundational elements of our daily lives arose from simple mistakes, overlooked observations, or unexpected reactions. Today, we delve into the incredible stories behind the top 10 accidental inventions that complete in his pursuit of a non-adhesive plastic. Little did he know, he had just created one of the most powerful adhesives known to man. Its utility became strikingly evident during the Vietnam War, where superglue was astonishingly used on battlefields to temporarily close wounds and stop bleeding, providing critical time for injured soldiers to receive further medical attention. Isn't it wild how something meant for one purpose can completely pivot and change the world in an entirely different way? These stories highlight the unpredictable path of innovation. Before we continue, subscribe to the channel and tell us in the comments where you are watching from. The unpredictable path of innovation continues to astound us as we delve into number 7 on our list, an invention that truly embodies the phrase life-saving breakthrough. This is the one that will truly blow your mind. Safety glass, also known as laminated glass. Today we take for granted the shatterproof qualities of our car windshields and modern windows, but there was a time when a simple impact could turn glass into deadly shrapnel. The accidental discovery of safety glass is attributed to French chemist Edouard Benedictus. One day, in 1903, Benedictus reportedly dropped a glass flask in his laboratory. Instead of shattering into dangerous shards, it merely cracked, holding its shape. He quickly realized that the flask, which had previously contained a cellulose nitrate solution, had dried with a thin, invisible plastic film adhering to its inner surface. This film, though unseen, prevented the glass from disintegrating upon impact. Before its widespread adoption, car accidents frequently resulted in horrific injuries, even fatalities, caused by flying glass. Benedictus's accidental observation led to a material that revolutionized automotive safety and architectural design, making it an undeniable lifesaver and a testament to how crucial seemingly minor incidents can be. Next, at number 6, we encounter an invention born from a simple walk in nature. Velcro. This ingenious hook and loop fastening system has become ubiquitous, found on everything from children's shoes and winter jackets to medical braces and spacecraft interiors. Its origin story begins with Swiss engineer Georges de Mestral. In 1941, de Mestral took his dog for a walk in the woods and returned home to find both his clothes and his furry companion covered in burrs. Instead of simply brushing them off, his scientific curiosity was piqued. He examined the burrs under a microscope and discovered that they were covered in tiny, stiff hooks that readily latched onto the loops of fabric and fur. This natural marvel inspired him to create a synthetic fastening system based on the same principle. After years of development, refining the design of the tiny hooks and loops, Velcro was born. Its utility was quickly recognized, and surprisingly, NASA became one of its earliest and most significant adopters, using Velcro extensively within spacecraft to secure equipment and prevent items from floating away in the zero-gravity environment. Our journey through accidental genius brings us to number 5, the humble yet indispensable Post-it notes. These ubiquitous sticky squares, used for everything from quick reminders and messages to brainstorming sessions, revolutionized office communication and personal organization. The story begins at 3M with Spencer Silver, a scientist who, in 1968, completely changed our lives. We'll trace their origins from fleeting moments of chance to their profound impact on society. And trust me, as we journey through these remarkable tales of serendipity, number 7 on our list will absolutely shock you, revealing a life-saving breakthrough born from the most unexpected circumstances. Kicking off our countdown at number 10, attempting to develop a super-strong adhesive. Instead, he inadvertently created a low-tack adhesive, one that was strong enough to hold paper together but weak enough to allow the paper to be removed cleanly without leaving residue. For years, this invention was considered a solution without a problem, a fascinating chemical anomaly with no apparent practical use. That is, until his colleague, Art Fry, a church choir member, became frustrated with the paper bookmarks falling out of his hymn book. Fry remembered silver's solution without a problem and realized its potential. He applied the adhesive to small pieces of paper, creating a bookmark that would stick without damaging the pages. The post-it note was almost a failure, taking years to find its true application, proving that persistence, combined with a keen eye for unexpected utility, truly pays off. Can you imagine a world without these simple yet revolutionary inventions? How would we even function in our daily lives without the safety they provide or the conveniences they offer? It's a fascinating thought experiment. And now, at number 4, we have Teflon, the non-stick coating that transformed our kitchens and countless other industries. This slippery substance, which largely eliminated the need for excessive oils and made cleanup a breeze, was discovered by Roy Plunkett, a DuPont chemist. In 1938, Plunkett was attempting to create a new refrigerant gas. He had stored a quantity of tetrafluoroethylene gas in cylinders, and one morning, upon opening a cylinder, he found that the gas had vanished, replaced by a white, slippery powder. The gas had unexpectedly polymerized, forming polytetrafluoroethylene, or PTFE, what we now know as Teflon. Plunkett's initial frustration quickly turned to scientific curiosity as he investigated this peculiar new material. Beyond its widespread use in frying pans, Teflon's incredible non-stick and heat-resistant properties have led to its adoption in diverse applications, from medical implants and electrical insulation to aerospace components, highlighting its versatility and profound impact. The journey through accidental breakthroughs brings us to number 3, an invention that fundamentally changed how we prepare food and experience modern convenience, the Picom microwave oven. This ubiquitous kitchen appliance, capable of heating leftovers and popping popcorn in mere moments, owes its existence to an unexpected discovery. The story begins with Percy Spencer, an engineer working at Raytheon in the mid-20th century. Spencer was engaged in research involving magnetrons, specialized vacuum tubes crucial for generating microwaves, particularly for radar systems. One fateful day in 1945, while working near an active magnetron, he noticed a peculiar sensation. A chocolate bar he carried in his pocket had begun to melt. His scientific mind immediately grasped the implications. The microwaves, emitted by the magnetron, were interacting with the chocolate, causing its temperature to rise. This seemingly trivial observation sparked an idea that would revolutionize kitchens worldwide. Spencer quickly experimented with other foods, including popcorn kernels and an egg, confirming his hypothesis about the heating power of microwaves. The first commercial microwave oven, dubbed the radar range, emerged from this discovery, though it was a far cry from the sleek countertop models we know today. Weighing over 750 pounds and standing in, we find the iconic, endlessly fascinating Slinky. This simple yet captivating toy, famous for gracefully walking downstairs with an almost magical fluidity, has delighted generations. Its accidental discovery traces back to a naval engineer named Richard James. In the midst of World War II, James was diligently working on developing an imposing 5.5 feet tall. It was initially marketed for industrial use. Its evolution into a household staple underscores the transformative power of accidental insight. Next, at number 2, we encounter an invention that allows us to peer inside the human body, unveiling hidden structures and diagnosing ailments without invasive procedures. X-rays. This remarkable form of electromagnetic radiation was discovered by German physicist Wilhelm Conrad Röntgen in 1895. The Röntgen was meticulously experimenting with cathode rays, passing them through a vacuum tube, when he noticed an astonishing phenomenon. A fluorescent screen, placed across the room and shielded from the cathode rays, began to glow faintly. This unexpected luminescence indicated that some unknown, penetrating rays were emanating from his apparatus. These mysterious rays were invisible to the naked eye, yet capable of passing through opaque objects. He dubbed them X-rays to denote their unknown nature. The significance of his discovery was immediately apparent when he took the first X-ray image of his wife's hand, revealing the bones within. Upon seeing the skeletal image, his wife reportedly exclaimed, "I have seen my death," in testament to the profound and somewhat eerie nature of this new vision. Röntgen's accidental discovery revolutionized medicine, allowing doctors to diagnose fractures, locate foreign objects, and identify diseases with unprecedented clarity. It truly makes you wonder what other world-changing accidents are waiting to be discovered right now, hidden in plain sight, just awaiting a curious mind to notice them. Finally, at number 1, we arrive at arguably the most impactful accidental invention in medical history: penicillin. This groundbreaking antibiotic revolutionized medicine, transforming once lethal infections into treatable conditions and saving countless millions of lives. The story of its discovery belongs to Alexander Fleming, a Scottish physician and microbiologist. In 1928, Fleming returned to his laboratory after a vacation to find a moment of scientific serendipity. He noticed that one of his petri dishes, containing Staphylococcus bacteria cultures, had been contaminated by a common mold. Crucially, around this mold, the bacterial colonies had failed to grow. They were being inhibited, even killed. Fleming, with his keen observational skills, recognized the significance of this clear zone. He identified the mold as Penicillium notatum and named its active antibacterial substance penicillin. While Fleming's initial struggles to isolate and purify the active compound meant that it took over a decade for other scientists to fully develop penicillin into a viable drug for widespread use, his accidental discovery laid the essential foundation. It ushered in the age of antibiotics, fundamentally altering the course of human health and longevity. From toys that delight generations to life-saving medicines that have reshaped humanity, history proves that sometimes the biggest breakthroughs come not from meticulous planning, but from the most unexpected mistakes, the overlooked observations, and the sheer power of serendipity. If you were as amazed as we were by these incredible accidental discoveries, hit that like button, share this video with a friend who loves a good story, and be sure to subscribe for more mind-blowing content that explores the fascinating corners of our world. And tell us in the comments below, which accidental invention surprised you the most and why? Springs, designed to stabilize sensitive equipment aboard ships, ensuring their functionality amidst the tumultuous waves of the ocean. During one such experiment, a spring unexpectedly tumbled from a shelf, and instead of simply falling, it elegantly walked across the floor, captivating James's attention. That moment of unexpected motion sparked an idea, transforming a functional component into a beloved toy. The Slinky's enduring appeal is undeniable. Over 300 million units have been sold worldwide, solidifying its place as one of the best-selling toys of all time, and a testament to the power of accidental inspiration. Moving on to number 9, we uncover the surprising origins of Play-Doh-Z. This colorful, pliable modeling compound is now a staple in virtually every child's playroom, synonymous with creative exploration and tactile fun. Yet, its initial purpose was remarkably different. Play-Doh was originally marketed not as a toy, but as a wallpaper cleaner. In an era when homes were often heated by coal, leaving behind sooty residue on walls, this non-toxic, dough-like substance was designed to effectively remove grime without damaging delicate surfaces. The shift in its destiny occurred when a perceptive teacher discovered its non-toxic, moldable nature and realized its potential as an art material for children. This rebranding not only saved a struggling company, but also unleashed a wave of creativity for countless young minds. At number 8, we encounter a substance that has become indispensable in both homes and hospitals: superglue, scientifically known as cyanoacrylate. This powerful, fast-acting adhesive is a go-to for everything from quick craft repairs to critical medical applications. Its accidental discovery belongs to Harry Coover, a scientist working during World War II. Coover's mission was to create clear, plastic gun sights, a vital component for military equipment. However, in his experiments, he stumbled upon a compound that possessed an incredibly sticky quality, bonding instantly and tenaciously to almost anything it touched. Initially, this stickiness was deemed a nuisance, a frustration.